What do you call a bear without any teeth? A gummy bear. Hey guys, this is Seven with the Hard Time Strongman, and today we're recording another Dadisode. Episodes where we talk about things that your dad should have taught you. Today we are going to talk about how to sharpen a knife. So, for this class today, you're going to need your knife, a whetstone or a sharpening stone, and preferably some oil, mineral oil, other lubricant. With that being said, I don't know what you have in front of you, so you could have a two-sided whetstone. You could have multiple graded whetstones. You could even have a set with guide rods to get precise angles for your sharpening. I'm not sure. What I'm using is a two-sided whetstone puck, and I'm just going off of feel, and I'm essentially going freehand with my sharpening. So to start off, you're going to start with your coarser stone. This is going to feel rougher on your skin, and when you apply the oil to it, the oil is going to be soaked in more than on a smoother side of the stone. So you're going to start with your coarse side. You're going to apply some oil to the stone, not enough to saturate the entire stone, but what the oil does is it transfers heat away from the blade, and it allows lubrication, allows easier sharpening. So the problem with heat on your blade is it can actually warp the blade if you're not careful. So in a pinch, you don't necessarily need oil in order to sharpen your stone, but it is better. So starting with the coarse side, apply your oil in your non-dominant hand. Hold your blade with the blade facing away from you. In your dominant hand, you'll either start from the tip of the blade or from the base of it, and you're going to apply medium pressure to the blade, so towards the blade, and then you will grate the stone in small circular pattern all the way down the length of the blade. Once you reach the end of the blade, you take the stone off and you begin again. And you'll keep putting those reps in until you see a burr appear on the other side of the blade. A burr is just the material from the stone material from the metal flicks from the blade itself forming, curving over the edge of the blade. Once you see that start to occur, you'll go ahead, you'll flip the blade over, and you'll do the same thing on the other side. Small circular motions, medium pressure, all the way down the blade. Now, the angle that you're shooting for, that you're holding the stone at, will be between 10 and 15 degrees. That'll give you a good overall working sharpness for your blade. Once you see that second burr appear, you're going to flip the blade over again, and you're going to lightly go over the blade once more just to knock that burr off and make everything even. At that point, go ahead and either flip your whetstone over, grab your smoother whetstone, whatever has the finer grit. Once again, apply your oil, and then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to continue to get reps in. You're using a small circular motion, medium pressure, all the way down the blade. You see the burr, flip the blade over, small circular motions all the way down the blade until you see that burr. Then you flip it over once again and you knock it off. With that, you should be able to cut paper. That should be able to, you should be able to do about anything that you need to do with that blade. And these same fundamentals go for axes as well. But that should get you a good working sharpness for whatever you're doing. What's important is that you need to maintain the sharpness on your blade. So, what my dad always used to tell me was, you take care of your tools and they'll take care of you. So not necessarily after every time that you use the blade should you sharpen it, but if you just got done with a big task, then go ahead and sharpen your blade. Make sure it's sharp. If it dulls, then that's where you'll start to see catching and imprecision, and that's going to cause injury. That's all I had for you guys. Thank you for your attention. I know that was a short class, but in my experience, the most important lessons are often found in those short, small moments. I'll go ahead and end this episode with a bit of dad advice, the same advice that my old man gave me. Take care of your tools, and they'll take care of you. Thank you for listening. Stay safe out there, and stay in the fight.